Happy Friday, friends of the farm. End of the week. I hope you guys had a really good week this week. I know we had some snow upstate, which is not that atypical for April, honestly. Sometimes we see snow in May. Sometimes we see snow in June. Anyway, the sun's back out and it's still kind of windy, but it's looking like, you know, some nicer spring weather this weekend. I am just in the house. I'm going to change my shoes because I just got back from picking up some more chick starter. So I'm going to go do the chores, do the chickens. And I thought I would pick up the camera today because I have a cake on order. We do a lot of different stuff at Buck Hill, and a lot of it has to do with food because we like to grow fresh food and serve fresh food. And I make custom cakes. It's just one of those things I started doing. I love decorating them. So now I have sort of a mini bakery thing going on where I make baked goods for our weekend breakfast and then any special orders. So I've done like wedding cakes and birthday cakes, and I have a 1-year-old birthday cake that is like jungle themed that I am making today for his birthday tomorrow. And I don't know, I just thought I'd film it because I'm going to be making like an animal sort of design as the face and everything, and I've never done anything like that, so I thought it would be cool to kind of show the process because I honestly am not exactly sure what I'm in for either. So that's my Friday project. You know, just vlogging and carrying my 50-pound bag of chick food. We got this new little rooster sign on our chicken house, so now all the visitors and stuff know that this is where the chicken house is. I think it's so cute. Just gonna latch this so the wind doesn't blow it open. I thought I would show you guys the chicks really quick because I did that whole video on when they arrived, and obviously they have kept growing since then, so now they look like mini chickens. Hi, babies. They're in like this really awkward size. Oh, look at them all looking up at you. All right, I am back in the sap house and I just got all my ingredients out. I mentioned how it's jungle themed, which I'm not running the show. Like, that is the mom's plan. That's what she wants. So she was thinking we would do like a animal face for the cake, like a wild animal. So this is my little inspiration. It's a lion. So there's a few different things to make sure that, I mean, aside from the decorating, I want to make sure that I have a really good cake base because that's what needs to hold up all the decorations, and you also want it to taste good, and it's the majority of the cake. So, sorry, let me just put my hair up. I'm using the camera as a little mirror. Okay, so a few different things. Ingredients at room temperature, so things like eggs, milk, butter, I have them all sitting out. I want like a really cohesive batter, and if it's too cold, like it just kind of stays chunky and it doesn't mix thoroughly. Ingredients are really important, so I always use, like, I have Crystal Valley milk, which is a really good cream line milk, nice fat content. Obviously our farm fresh eggs. And then for flour, for cakes, I'm using cake flour. So the cake flour has a little bit less gluten in it. It's like a weaker flour, and it just helps it like mix together better, and like it doesn't get so tough and everything. Oh, the one other thing is I did not used to do this. My mom doesn't do this, and she's the one that kind of taught me to cook, but I've sort of become the baker of the family. And I like to really be specific with measuring my ingredients, and one way to do that is to actually weigh them. So I'm using this like really old scale that we have, but it measures in grams. So instead of just like rounding things off to cups, especially when I am multiplying a recipe, so a lot of times when I'm making a bigger cake, I have to multiply the recipe, and it seems like you end up having to round, like for example, like eggs, like how do you multiply how many eggs are in a recipe, because you might end up with like 6.5 eggs or things like that. So anyway, flour is another one of those things that people are like, how do I measure this? Like, did I scoop it too hard? Is there too much packed in? Do I sift it? Whatever. Oh yeah, one other thing. I'm gonna incorporate my flour into my butter to start with, and that way it's just like another version of trying to keep the gluten from developing too much because the flour is already spread out with all of the fat. Okay, so let's get this going. I'm excited. It's gonna be vanilla cake, but I have blueberries, strawberries, and then I'm defrosting some peaches that I froze last summer. So I'm gonna have 3 tiers, and each tier is gonna be its own fruit flavor, because she said that certain people don't like blueberries at the party and whatever, that the baby likes strawberries and peaches, and so we're just gonna have a different fruit in each layer, and that way when they're cutting it, they know they can just eat like a whole tier and not have to worry about which fruit they don't like. Yeah, it's gonna be delicious and cute, and let's get it going. So we need 736 grams of cake flour and sugar. So I zeroed out the scale with the container on it. So then I just have to read exactly 736 grams on the outside numbers here. Okay, so I'm going to grease and flour my pans so that the cakes don't stick. Okay, I've got all my batter in, and I've got 2 8-inch and 1 10-inch. The 10-inch is obviously going to be on the bottom, and I think I'm going to make the bottom layer the blueberry, and then the next layer will be strawberry, and then peach. I'm mixing my fruit in from the top, which I'm sure you were like, okay, why is she putting the fruit in after she already filled her cake pans? I just figured this way I can see that it's evenly distributed, and I can kind of just like press it down exactly where I want it. And yeah, it looks so pretty already. I love all the different colors. So, as you just saw, I finished up my cake and just finished taking some pictures of it. Sun's going down, well, just about. It's like 6:30 right now, and I thought I would just end the vlog. I know that was like not a whole lot going on, but I just thought I'd show you guys that cake baking is one of the things I like to do. So I think for a lion, it turned out pretty good. And the sun's about to go down. It's about 6:30, so I'm gonna end the vlog here. Be sure to like this video and give it a thumbs up, because I think it really supports my channel.